Oh my goodness, it's finally time. I'm so excited and nervous and everything. While I've been setting up, I've been listening to this lovely music. Goodness, the strings, like... These strings hit really hard. Oh my gosh. I miss the music from the Ace Attorney series. But yeah, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've been wanting to play this for quite a while actually. But anytime I placed an order, I always forgot to put this in my cart. But I finally remembered this time, and yeah, let's see how smart or not smart I am. I guess we have to check all of these? Taylor! Let me see what all this is. Alternative outfit. Ooh! We have customization options already. Let's just go with the default outfits. Sherlock Schultz. You know what? I'm not gonna mess around here because I think this might be considered spoilers. Options. Okay, where's the text? Music's on, effects are on. Vibrations, screen flashes, subtitles. Let's see, text skip. Should I put text skip on or off? Text skip. I mean, I do want to see the pretty backgrounds and stuff. Wait time. Autoplay and story mode. I guess. Language. Ooh, Japanese. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I think they're doing construction outside just as I started streaming. Oh, this is gonna suck. Why? See, autoplay, no, I'm good. Why are they doing construction now of all times? Man, I could have... Oh my gosh. Why? I'm so annoyed. Okay. This is gonna suck. Hopefully the weird construction noises end soon. Or I think it might be like those wind leaf blowing things. I'm annoyed now. I'll just select... Oh. Select adventure. Oh, I'm guessing these are the chapters and stuff. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Ooh. New game? Ah, cutscenes already! Oh, that's right, when we get into like the text boxes and stuff, I might have to like move around.
文明開化の大号令のもと、極東の島国にまさに今西洋文化の大波が押し寄せていた。活気に満ち溢れる帝都の民は変化、革新の熱気にむせ返り、その変化に戸惑う者も飲み込んで、時代は大きなうねりの中にあった。
Our demo case, I guess. Introductory case for people who are new to the Ace Attorney franchise. I do think it might be better if I put the game on English, actually. Oh. Is that French? I'm not gonna read that. I'm definitely gonna butcher it. I didn't take French in school. Oh, this isn't as snappy as the other games, like the typing sounds. I remember them being more snappy in the other games. Oh, drat. Okay. I am... I'm in the way. Let me move myself a little bit. Okay, maybe I should put myself here. Let me see, what is that? Autoplay options. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm at the text box. I don't think I can cover it too much. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. Yes, I can't believe it. The sound effects are weird. How can it be? How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan waiting to decide my fate? Or my fate? Okay. Let us continue. Oh, it's the bailiff. Oh, no, nothing! Aw, he called me a murderer. Oh. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 2 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. Now, here I am awaiting my trial. That's enough. He doesn't look like anyone from the previous games, or at least I don't recognize his face. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? Ah, so I guess he's our Mia? Yes. Until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. And I will, show you that I have a dangerous weapon with me. Hey, you haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Yunosuke? Oh, yes, of course! Sorry! He's a gentleman. I like him already. Oh, No, I suppose that wasn't my fault. Kazuma. Oh really, Kazuma? I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Ah, there you go again, apologizing. That is true. Where is the wind coming from? And, just a second, I'm sorry. I'm gonna remove chat because it's gonna be distracting while I try to figure out these cases. And also, I don't want spoilers. Just in case, some person randomly comes to watch the VOD. I don't know where the wind is coming from. Someone definitely left the window open. Ah. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Well, you're my lawyer. Aren't you supposed to believe me? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. And there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I, a star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's whack. Did I accidentally hit a button? It's not. Wait, was I speaking out loud? My qualifications don't mean much yet. I said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. I'm proud to have a friend like you. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court. You'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I guess that's where the wind is coming from. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Hold on, everyone. I think I might have forgotten to... Yeah, I did forget something. Just a minute. I am so sorry. I want to make sure my model mama, or mama who created me, gets credit for her hard work. As everyone can see, I am using a VTuber model for this stream. Mainly because I want to be able to eat and drink while I do my streams. I know that's weird, but yeah. That's why I'm using a VTuber model, because I like to eat and drink. The model. Okay, we're gonna continue. So now we know where the wind's coming from. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only we're that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little while longer. Wait, is this when the murder happens? Good idea. After all, it's not every day to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Bye-bye. Next time you see me, you'll be defending me in court. And straight after that, that's when it happened. You know, he kind of looks... His 3D model looks a little older than the image we just saw. Boogie, may I have a word? Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Why am I suspicious already? Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Sluggy? You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. Your advocating for the defense in this trial was... You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? Who are you? He feels as though I've seen him at university before. I see, I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Then, Inosuke, I'll see you in the courtroom. Yeah. Kazuma. I feel like the typing sound isn't as satisfying as the other games. Maybe just because I haven't heard them in a while, but they sound different. Who are you, stranger? Don't look at me. If I may. I'm suspicious of him. I am so suspicious. If I may? Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Yunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I am a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name before from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi told me about you. You and he. Is that how I'm supposed to write that? Our best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you no doubt heard, Hosoki has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Why? Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this. Is this a threat? Maybe he's not the bad guy. I don't know, I'm just suspicious of everyone right now. To be to defend me, knowing if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. I don't understand, why would the government do such a thing? Yeah, that's the thing, that's suspicious. The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It is very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. ... But I didn't do it, I swear it, I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true, nevertheless. I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Okay, so he's not the bad guy. He's like, he's the Mia. He's the Mia, and I guess Kazuma is our Edgeworth, but he's defending us. Sorry, what do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. Do? What will that question be? Surely not. Do you accept these accusations brought before you? Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Ah, it would seem our... Oh my gosh. This game's rated T! Why am I having trouble with these words? Our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Wait, what? But he said he would! What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. Man, that bailiff is mean. Wait! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh! That's it! If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over! And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder! And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence, and the trial that would decide my destiny. Oh boy. Wait, so he's basically telling Kazuma not to be my defense lawyer because it would ruin his chances of going abroad. And Kazuma didn't tell me because he didn't want me to worry. But, like, Kazuma's my friend. So, I don't know. So this is, the courtroom. Supreme Court of... I'm not... Why can I not read these words? Maybe I should just put it in English so I know how to pronounce these things. No court in the land has more power. I don't like the look of those people in the public gathering. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers I have... What? Secret trial? Why? Why? What? Why? It'll become clear in time, but for now... You need to concentrate, Inosuke. It's about to begin. Hey, what the heck is his name again? Man, this judge looks scary. The court will now hear the challenge of Inosuke. Naruhodo. Uchi. Prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. Who the heck was his name in the other games? I completely forgot. But he's like the tutorial prosecutor in all the games. What the heck was his name again? As is defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Oh, what's this? Oh, Winston Payne! That's what his name was. I think it was like Winston Payne or something was his name in the other games. It was something Payne. Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obligated to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? Who's going to defend me? Wait, I'm gonna be defending myself? But then if I say I do... I mean, that would like Kazuma off the hook and he won't get in trouble, so he can definitely travel abroad. I mean, I'm a lawyer student. I am a student that studies the legal profession as well. So, I guess? I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I mean, Kazuma's my friend. I want him to be to study abroad, and I'm a lawyer student. So, I'll defend myself, Your Honor. What? I'm standing here beside a defendant. I hope it's clear who advocate. Ah! No! I think I have to change it back. I need to hear objection in English. What's the meaning of this unrelated? Wait. Can I change it in the middle of the game? Wait a minute. Hold on. Options. Wait, how do I change the audio? No! Wait! How do I change it? Reader. Can I not? No, I need to hear objection in English. No. Wait. Save. Save here. Yes. Okay. Save complete. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the title. Save. I have to do it again. Okay. Yes. No. I have to hear objection in English. I need like options. There. There we go. Okay. Game. Continue. Yes. Yes. We shall continue. Hi. I mean, it's fine, but like, part of the fun in Phoenix Wright is to hear all the characters like yell stuff. Wait, let me move myself. Okay, there we go. If anybody has any problems of me switching the game to English, you may object now or forever hold your peace. No objections? Okay, I guess that means I'm continuing. I would like to inform the court that I, Yunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be. I don't like this judge as much. I like the judge in the other game a little more. He seemed more funny. What are you playing at, Yunosuke? Professor Mikotoba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dream of studying your blood would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. I have faith in you, I just don't have faith in the opponent for being, like, honest. And not, like, creating, like, fake evidence. You think I'm... It's not that, really, it's just that... Well, on the off chance things go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. This professor shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. How is that allowed? How is that allowed? Well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really?
Objection!
Ah, there we go! That's much better! That's so much better! Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. He looks way nervous though. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident enough. In fact, my mind's completely blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, he must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of... Please someone pronounce that word for me. Importantly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, you can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes? Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous, I can't even remember that. What was it again? Yunosuke? Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record. Ooh, fancy change in font. With a press of the R button. Great, I don't know my left from my right. Hitting it, nothing's happening. Have to wait. Even if you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press R. The court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Ooh. Ah, instead of our sunflower lawyer badge, we have this pin. Oh, that's nice. I'll try switching people to people with R. Oh. 23? You'll find details about the victim in there. When you're done, go back. John H. Wilson, the victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Yuma University from the British Empire. Wait, I don't want to go back yet. I want to read the case file. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. Was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. Blood then passed through the victim's blood. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Okay. There.
Yes!
Oh. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England. Invited... Wait, so he was invited from England and has been working at the university for 3 years now. Okay. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt upon our soil. Well, at least the objections will be in English. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? That's satisfying. That's murdering professor from the very institution that provides you education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. Oh my gosh, Kazuma, why are you saying that? That's making me nervous. You're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. Oh boy. Well, that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities. Exactly, our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. Why me? All because the victim is an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. Yes, I know, I understand. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. Fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. But here, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. Okay, and every day you're gonna visit Westeratra. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. Seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still I should go and say hello. Is he dead already? He's probably dead already, right? Went over to the professor's table. Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay. Introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Next question. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor lose his life? It was a gun. Well, obviously that was... nothing. Is there a picture of a gun in the court record? I didn't see it. Find the piece of evidence that shows another person. Present. But there's no picture of a... Okay, how do I present? Just to... Okay, right. With, okay. Single... Present. That's... Take that?
Yes!
Okay, I guess it's just yes instead of take that. Well... According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Let me read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it. Yes, that's right. The post-mortem report. I really feel like it would have been more funny if there was a gun in the court record instead of just the post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses, identifies the cause of death, and autopsy. Yes. This officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. Why don't we have a picture of that? This is the so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. Powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Yeah, because the powder wouldn't be there otherwise. Because it'd have to be right. It would be like right up against him. Court will accept this modern scientific evidence. Modern scientific evidence into the record. There we go. Thank you. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Wait, what year is this supposed to take place? Very well, I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial. Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better appraise the court with the facts of the... Wow, he talks a lot. Prosecution here recalls all violence whether they were the crime as it happened. This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yeah, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Well, I still can't act as your assistant. He's our assistant! I'm happy. Of course! Before he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer. Okay. I feel like Kazuma's giving me like handing me like a cheat sheet for an exam underneath the table or something. He has really been sticking his oar? Sticking his oar? What? Is this a new game? Haven't kept with Phoenix right in a minute. I believe this is the most recent game that has come out in America. This came out last year. No, 2021. It came out in 2021. And the Switch has... If you buy the Switch version, it has both the first and the second game. So, I guess, yes, this is a new Phoenix Wright game. Yeah, I think that's what was this originally on the Switch? I don't remember. But yes, the English port of this game has both the first game in this Ace Attorney Chronicles series and the second game for the Ace Attorney Chronicles. He has really been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is, Rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold. Oh, right. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first. Yeah, so the game came out in 2021, if I remember correctly. And you get both games when you buy it on the Switch, so I was like, yeah. I wanted to buy it a while. I keep forgetting to put this in my shopping cart. Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please. Hosonaga. Of course, my name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at the Western-style restaurant called Le Carnival. There's French in this, there's Japanese in this, and I don't know what other language is gonna butcher everything off. You have something on your face, sir. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, it's a regular occurrence, it really doesn't bother me. Well, it really should. Wait, give me just a second, you guys. My earbuds are running out of power. I want to be able to hear the awesome music. As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants. And... oh, what? Occidental Eatery? 3 days ago. I'm gonna butcher the heck out of all the words here. Understood. Hosonaga-san, will you kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident? At once, sir. And no petty introductions from the aspiring lawyer boy, please. Oh, aspiring maybe, but aspiring. It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners at that time of the day. Oh, the music's so good. Those lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. 3. I could with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the class. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. The gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student. What?
Yes!
No? No? Not yes? What? No! Hold on, let me clarify something here. Well, I did pick up the gun I found lying on the floor beside the professor. I didn't shoot him!
Objection!
Ah, much nicer. Much nicer to have objection in English. I believe I asked to remain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what you saw, you amateur! But next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant Naru. Oh, it's the weird life bar thing. Occidental is the opposite of Oriental. Oh, okay. Why is this rated T? Like, some of these words I feel like are not, like... Can a 13-year-old understand some of these words? Because I feel like... I don't use that word in my everyday vocabulary. Also, I can't wait to see... I remember some games it was like a life bar thing. I think it's for some other games it was like hearts. So, I wonder what the health bar looks like this time. Don't worry, Inosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. But, oh, he has like the sunflower badge on his like arm thingy. For now, we must quietly listen to the witness. If I may confirm one point later, the because of the victim with the gun in his hand was the same man we see in court today. Yes, without question. It is that man standing over there. see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else sitting beside the victim? No. No. Wait, is he the murderer then if there's no other people? There was no one else around at the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Wait, well, we'll probably find some other guy to blame. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around at that table. What's the matter, Yunosuke? That's just not right! Okay, so there is another guy. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello... It's a lady! There was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. Really? That's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been worried about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Drat. I mean, I assume we'll be able to cross-examine an object like in the other game, so I will wait and see. I desperately want to say something, but I was told not to interject. Yunosuke, if your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who diligently get to work, aren't you? I suppose I am. I never would have gone to university otherwise. But you can't just always follow the rules in life, you know? If you don't say what you want right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty. Alright, you've scared me. I won't forget that piece of evidence in a hurry. And there is something which I should say.
Yes!
Are we gonna get yelled at by the judge for interrupting? Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day, I'm sure of it! There was a lady sitting with him at the same table! Objection! Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw! Also, Naga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone. I don't believe it! I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. That's a... Please have a look if you'd like to. Let me see. Ah, a sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Well, you're clearly very conscientious. Wait, very but... Huh? Thank you, sir. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well, haha, gotcha! Gotcha! Fake evidence submitted into court. You're in trouble, dude! I had to enter the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Something certainly seems to have shaken him. Wait a minute, what was that dude again? The teacher, like, was a medical teacher or whatever? Wait, I'm gonna make my predictions. Professor of Medicine. He probably bought medicine from him that didn't work, or he gave him advice and it didn't work, so he wanted revenge and had him killed. That's my guess. So now the court has heard all... Wait. So the court has now heard a precis of the case. Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. It's so coincidental that the freaking teacher is a teacher of medicine, and the guy is sick. Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called on this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court, but I must warn the defense. If you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at... What? You said there was no one else. So what the freak? No, you don't have any witnesses, because that would contradict what the waiter said. Ha 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 ha. I shall present the floor plan. What do you mean? Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another. I'm going to be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence. Everyone tells me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor Mikotoa said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution, and everyone's telling me this case is weird and suspicious. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent, I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing to now throw the trust matter. I'm sorry, Kazuma! If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet. I mean, let's get... The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. You're not the lawyer, you're the assistant. Let me do the fist throwing. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. 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 Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Indeed. Prosecutor Alti, please continue with proceedings. Fisk. Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever! Mwahahaha! Prosecution calls its next witness. Very well, officer. Bring forth the witness at once. Lady? Who the heck are these dudes? Okay. I'm guessing weird nickname, weird name having to do with pottery, and weird nickname having to do with being very tall. Witness, kindly state your names and occupations for the court. No, sir. Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army's Sergeant Iesa Nosa reporting for duty, sir. Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence in our nation Nippon, and conduct my trade from Ratsute, humble premises in the 2nd District. Kyuryo Korekuta at your service. Kyuryo Korekuta at your service. An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question. They must be the diners and the other tables that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon. And infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curious with which I make my business. I can't help it. I can't understand a word that old man is saying. He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at Le Carnaval. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets Le Carnaval because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. You spell clientele? There's an E after the L? Right, I see, although to be honest, that surgeon looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct? This isn't as loud as Kazuma's. Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir! It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms. Why is there baby crying sounds? This man's as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. So this decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. But if he saw the person... This contradicts what the guy said that there was no one else. A soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Yes? Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? He's a soldier. He's not Waluigi. If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Now, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Oh gosh. I'm gonna take a sip of water because I know these dudes are gonna use such long and complicated words. Okay, I'm ready for this tongue twister. Sir, yes sir, standing ready to report, sir. That is so distracting. I want to know what that noise is already. Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon. Wait, are they both gonna be making their statements at the same time? What the witnesses saw. I was investigating what? I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. At that precise moment, the firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions. I can't read with that noise. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio. What the heck is curio? Oh, so your surgeon knows how actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. I'm gonna wait till he finishes before reading his lines. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy. What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be I really thought that said assaulted. Be assailed in the broad light of day. What? This is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Material is a rare object. Okay. Good to know. He doesn't even specify. Is that really true, Yunosuke? Yes, all I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. And then when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. But I noticed the English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. How the heck did you not hear a gun go off? That's my question. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up... Oh, never mind. That makes sense. Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Yunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses! Cross-examine? As we heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It is time to bring this despicable student to justice. The curiosity, okay. Certainly, the testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of
Yes!
What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? I mean, the defense demands the right to a cross-examination! Dun, dun, dun. Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimachi headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How did he know? The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously had no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
Objection! The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Thank you, Kazuma. Well, Kazuma is so demanding. Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses. Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. Oh. You didn't fire the gun, which means... Wait, what? You didn't fire the gun, which means what that soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but... it's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is evidence. Right, evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. Alright then, it's all or nothing. Oh my gosh, man, he needs to work out. What the witnesses saw. I was ingesting regulation beef, blah blah blah. Well, I can't object to what he was eating. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of particularly fine here and a military gentleman. Precise moment a firearm was discharged, I observed. Okay. L to press further. L.
Yes!
So you're saying you actually saw me at that time? Affirmative. I saw you laughing, cackling like a madman as you trained the barrel of your gun. You trained the barrel of your gun on the English civilian? Well, that's impossible. I only... Allow me to confirm just 1 point, please. What's that, Private? Think carefully about the statement you just made. It seems to me that it must have been just after you heard the gunshot that you looked over to the victim's table. And so, what if it was? Well, that really is the case. It would mean that you didn't, in fact, see the precise moment when the killer actually fired the gun. Dot, 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 dot. Ah! My sixth sense. Sorry. My sixth sense of danger. I picked up the waves of murderous energy radiating from your foul mind. Which means... a split second before you pulled the trigger, I was looking right at you, Cadet. Surely that's not possible. Is it? Do you think I'd have caught where I am today in the army if I couldn't sense danger in the air, son? Well... it would seem that this soldier is absolutely convinced that he saw you do the deed. This is not good. You? What? Yes, for
Yes!
So there's a black uniformed university cadet. You're saying that was... I have had just enough about your sauce, Cadet. What else do you see around here in a black uniform, huh? Well, there's someone standing right next to me who fits that description as well, but... It was you little weasel! You unloaded the firearm on that man! From his back! From behind his back! And you call yourself a citizen of the Great Empire of Nihon? You disgust me! What is it, Ryunosuke? I'm not quite sure. Something that Sergeant just said. I can't put my finger on it. Something's playing on my mind. In that case, check back over the details of the evidence you've gathered in the court record. Court record. Examine. But no one else was supposed to be sitting there, right? There was no one else, apparently? Oh, that's cool. And... oh, there we go. Okay. And if you find an inconsistency there with what Religion has said, then don't hold back. Present the evidence to the court. Thrust it in the witness's face and make him choke on it. Yep, it's not a bar. It's the little... it's not a bar this time. Okay, that's good. It wasn't from the back. So it'd be R. Present. Take that. Wait, wrong button! Wrong button!
Yes!
I keep thinking it has to do with the fact that the stupid waiter said there's only one person in the stupid restaurant. Wait, did I mess up? No, I didn't! Okay. For a second, I thought I was in trouble. What is the meaning of the subordination thrusting some photographic print in my mustache? In your mustache? Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes! It's clear! There's clear inconsistency here! This... what nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us tell us that we don't already know? Obviously. That, you know what I want to say? The words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. Blah 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 blah. This is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. This music! This music! What? Oh my gosh! Music in Ace Attorney is always awesome. What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. Yes, Sergeant Iyasa Nosa. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military grade eye, sir.
Yes!
But no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because... Take a close look at this print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? What the? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back and he pushed it down again. Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until... Oh my god, it's so cute! So cute! Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were... firmly fixed on delicious Le Carnival steak, sir. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Iyasa Nosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all! That's absurd! I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom! Take that! Take that! Yeah! Oh, look at him! There's been a complete turnabout in the mood. Turnabout! There isn't a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial just from that one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor. Burn. And you, old man, You didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? I was staring at my pottery. Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Why are you on the floor, my dude? Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure. Treasure. Wait, did he think some rich folks left stuff? So he's trying to pick it up or look for stuff? Treasure. Indeed, the Hoei era koban, my prize coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was the military man that I proffered my Hoei treasure. I believe he would purchase such a rare find. Believe that he would not purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes... After averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished. The koban vanished? Looking around under the table, I was... Gosh, this guy speaks like Yoda. Hunting around under the table I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened. Okay, every time I read the guy's lines, I'm gonna have to think like Yoda, or else I'm gonna read the lines wrong. You heard a gunshot, you mean? Indeed, I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. The baby took it. The baby took it! That lamentable day, the precious Hoei koban was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. The ears? His ears that remind you of Yoda? As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now! What is your position, Prosecutor Alaji? Not to worry, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could have possibly committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Yonosuke Naruhodo. What? I like how the what is so much bigger than the question mark and exclamation point. He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as crystal glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir, at once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative, the newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name, Idol. It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Aww. Idol. And Shan. Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. I think the animators had a lot of fun with this game. Like, all the characters are so colorful so far. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. No, it's not. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was. That young lad in black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. I remember, sir. Waiter. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. No! What do you mean? You guys suck! Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. Kazuma was having lunch with me. You guys suck. Oh gosh, I didn't read that fast enough. Yonosuke, hold on, I'm trying to read the text. Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, enough with these outbursts already. But there was a woman! There was a young woman at this table! You must have seen her! Everyone there must have seen her!
Objection!
And you call yourself a lawyer. If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. That's a lame photograph. Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime console? Indeed. Of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. But the other dude was having a steak too, this could have been his table. As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set. So, the lady could have not been hungry. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense. The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. Photograph carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. Understand? What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. Waiter reports the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witnesses' testimonies we just heard leave no further room for doubt. These are all very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I get to cheat, will have contributed to the anonymity of these two great empires as an honor. Well, I think I read that wrong. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to roll! Stand tall, Yunosuke. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, then there is something going on here behind the scenes. And now it is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth. In your cross-examination! I don't know, Kazuma. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick. Understood. Rules can be so unbending at times. Examination! The true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the first moment of the firearms charge, almost the same thing. Pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that yelling in the back, that much I myself can see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed there were only one person. Indeed, alone he was, Englishman dining all by himself. Am I dumb? How do I go back? Okay. Furthermore, visual search of the person. Let us save. And then I will. Where's the plus button? Save. Yes. And then I will throw evidence at the guy. He couldn't. Wait, pointing his gun at the form. Press further? Wait. No, it's not.
Yes! I
don't know if that's the right answer. I think it is. Well, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to press, though. Just a moment. Okay, I think I'm too close to the edge. Okay. We have. We have a difference of opinion in that, opinion of blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. Instead of this defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. What the heck is he talking about? Did you see it? Did you see me blink? How could I? And yet, it is an undefinable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. Have what? And shot? Saw the fire ring in my ears very next moment. Saw you waving. I think that's his. There. Let us not forget that the antique dealer witness accused the witness. Huh? Thought he didn't. I was looking on the. He was on the floor. No, he was on the floor. He said he was on the freaking floor. He said he was on the floor.
Yes.
Oh, you're ready? It's only because I picked it up from the floor. Culprit, that's the only way you would explain it. Just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. At exactly that moment, bang! Gunshot rang in my ears. full of events beyond our control life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found the pistol floor and picked it up. What is he doing? Why does he have a knife? Why does he have a knife? Why does the dude have a knife? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas conversely, I failed to pick up the cold one from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as well. Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you. The pistol in hand standing over the foreigner.
Yes! Objection!
I feel I'm crying. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If there had been more people in the dining there at the same time, then someone would have noticed her. Unfortunately, that was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know, of course, the place was almost empty. That's what you expect. Definitely, 2 p.m. is neither. Huh. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone. He wasn't alone. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. Oh! There was? This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. What is that, Counsel? It is a medical report card. Aha! 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 We got the waiter! We got the waiter! We got the waiter! It's a medical report card, Your Excellency. It was seen the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. At the clinic. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. The very day of the incident. The victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. That explanation couldn't be more simple. Prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing. You! I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, is it hard to see how it could be related now? Remember, the inquest to be entered into the court record as evidence if they think it could be useful. That ask for Dr. Wilson's medical. Yes, ask for it to be submitted. We got the waiter. We got the waiter. Flappy hands. Flappy hands. It's me. I'd like to ask for that medical report to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds? I don't think it's the waiter! Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have the right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the court record. Now I can see it. Victims are added to the Let me read it. 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 What? I can't. Why can't I? Why can't I look more? Ah, fine. Kazuma, finish speaking first. What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. Motive. 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 You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Day after festival. What weird. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Kore Kuta-san. trust ya. Can I read the stupid paper now? There. I can't read this? What? Stupid. We were the only personnel.
Yes!
Was the waiter wearing black? Aren't you? Why aren't you telling the truth? Is the waiter wearing black? The waiter was wearing black. Why aren't you telling the truth? Well, what did you say, Cadet? I couldn't remember. There's a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed, but for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. Unfortunately for you, Defendant Naruhodo, it's not just a case of these two witnesses alone. Sorry, yeah, the waiter. The waiter! Whose testimony... We got the waiter. Ha 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 ha. You're the soul. But such a woman were indeed present at the scene. The prosecution demands to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands no further mention of this phantom woman be made. This is a blatant waste of the court's time. There's nothing I can say to that. Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned some new information now. Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see any real discrepancies to light. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies into light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see the medical. Can you read this for me? Oh, you mean this? Can you read it for me? I can't read it. Yes, this brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine a little. Yes, yes, Kazuma. Thank you. Not exactly. You'll notice that some pieces bear magnifying glass. Those are the ones you may examine. Press A, you can take a close look at the piece in question. Stupid game, you should have just let me examine it in the first place. Use R. To rotate the evidence in all directions and examine it from all angles. Using L. Yes, Cosmo. I can't skip this. Oh, there we go. You can move. I was pressing A, and it wouldn't let me skip it. Cosmo had to show me how to rotate the report. You can move the crosshairs around to hunt for clues that may have been missed before. Wait a minute. Which pocket was this in? If the crosshairs start to pulsate... Oh, wait. No, this wasn't in his pocket. Wait. Was it his pocket? I don't remember. If the crosshairs start to pulsate... My immersion... If the crosshairs start to pulsate, press A to investigate further. Thank you, Kazuma! So far, I think you should take a close look at this medical report. Thank you. See if there isn't something new to be learned from examining it in more detail. Thank you! Alright, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Kazuma! Uh-oh. Press A. Wait, how do... Gosh bless it, Kazuma! Let me look up the stupid report! I need to use R, L, and A to inspect any areas of evidence that look suspicious. Aha. You guys. How about, I will pretend to be Kazuma. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? No, he took someone's tooth out. It would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad... What? Wait, what? This is supposed to be the class... What? So, yes, we know. Perhaps they use laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain. There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed. Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. Okay. The meal wasn't for him! The meal was for the lady! Well, I guess he could have eaten anyway and just ignored, directions. Oh! So this medical report is the professor's. I thought it was like... Okay, so the professor went to go have a tooth removed. Wait, then why the freak is the waiter bleeding? I thought it was the waiter that had a tooth removed. With this new information, the meaning of what particular statement totally changes. So, I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Definitely! Where the freak is it? Wasn't the person? No. Where the freak is that statement? Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that there were only one. Therefore, no other. It'd be this one. It'd be this one. It'd be this one. Wait. Save. I got you. I feel bad. I got you. We'll go here. Take this? Yeah. Objection?
Yes!
Okay. He's raising his hand. Well, I think, what are you wittering, lad? You call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. You're not scared. Everyone stumbles in their words. What? What? Wait, was I supposed to... Wait, I got it right? Right? I got it right? I got it wrong? Wait. I got it right? Okay. Ah! Man! This game scares me sometimes! What the freak game? Just tell me yes or no! Ah! Kodekuta-san, this is the medical report card belonging to the victim. Ah, I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy? Compare what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Something clearly doesn't add up.
Objection!
Why did I yell objection? Dear me. Have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur? Sorry, what? You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel. Amateurish drivel. What? see if I can explain in words you might understand. Man, this dude. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Yes, I know that. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. No. Well, I mean, some people don't listen to their doctor and eat anyway, but... Assuming he was a good doctor. Teacher. Good teacher. Grr, but that's, Remember, Yonosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness's testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil who could... What the freak? The text went fast. This medical report has nothing to do with the case. Do you really believe that? What? That outburst half petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant? Perhaps because Hota Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic. A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. What's this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating. Ooh. Just what are you trying to say, Cadet? He had orders not to eat? So what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. What? No, that can't. Ore kudasai. What, boy? What? As you just heard, when he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. He got the desk slam! He got it! But that cannot possibly be the case. He got the desk slam right! No more wet hands! Gah! Because the victim, as we now know, had just one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Expertly done, partner. Music. Oh, you be quiet. What is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. This is the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic, mister? You suck. How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Yonosuke? Yes, I agree. Huh? Yes, most definitely. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? Wait a minute. The stupid military guy said he was having steak, wasn't he? Wait, but it was supposed to be a girl. The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it? Alright. The answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of! Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been... Oh, drat. Save. Also, hold on, I need to get my phone charger. Hold on, I need to get my phone charger. Hold on, I need to get my phone charger. Hold on. Sorry! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I wasn't going to stream this long, but I can't let my battery die until I've solved this case. The person eating the steak was... Oh, no! My controller is doing the weird... No! My controller has the weird drifting thing issue. The person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been... And as yet another party! Obviously, it could have only been someone who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let this go, will you? There is no such person!
Yes!
No! There was, because I thought... When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak at his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witnesses' testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint. We will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial relentlessly. Kazuma? Are you insane? You would take on the government? Kazuma cares for me. I'm his best friend. Don't worry, Counsel. I have no issue with you. What do you mean? I have issue with them. Those two witnesses in the stand. What? What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimony, did you guys deliberately lie in your testimonies? Obviously, you will be charged with perjury. Perjury. And since this is a murder trial, you'll also be deemed complicit in the killing. Complicit in murder? No! Negative! There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. Tactical meeting? I was just following orders. That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they told us. Ooh. What? What did you just say, Korakuda-san? Oh, no! You were just following orders? Hold on, lad. I was, say you never saw the gentlewoman? Grr. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas? What?
Objection!
What is the meaning of all this? These witnesses gave false statements? Is that true? Is that true? Is that how you're supposed to... What? That's so weird. Just one simple slip of the tongue. Oh, you guys are in trouble now. Honor! Counsel, explain what is going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth. Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing of it. You pair. What's behind this? Who tried to keep your mouths shut? Well, that's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Yonosuke, judging from the way they're they're definitely reaching. Judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Aochi had any idea about it. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could have only been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose. Well, any idea about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witnesses keep their mouths shut? Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. But how can we possibly... Remember how we made progress before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found a new clue as a result. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. There's no time to lose. I need some water. I know I need some water. I want answers! If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe. Please wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing. And what does the defense have to say about all of this? Well, Your Excellency, no time to think. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout the first thing that comes into my mind. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses... Oh, drat. Save? Every Shinto god. I swear to every Shinto god, I'm not involved in this. Save, I didn't pay attention. I I have like no idea. I want to accuse the waiter. I also want to accuse. Besides the prosecution, the only person who have necessary influence. Influence? Can't be these two. Guy's dead. That's the prosecutor. That's Professor. That's our best friend. He's a waiter. We don't know his background. Do I? Do I?
Yes!
I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I didn't think we could accuse the waiter yet. I really didn't think we could accuse the waiter yet because we don't know who he is. I thought it was too early to accuse the waiter. No. I thought it was too early to accuse the waiter. Fine, I'll accuse him. Wince in pain. Oh, if anything, that was worth it. Wince in pain. We got a name drop. No, don't hurt me. Oh, drat! I didn't examine the evidence. Oh, drat! Maybe the paper is there. Like, maybe the evidence tells us who the waiter is. It was too early. I really thought it was too early to accuse the waiter. Wait! I can't check the stupid evidence. No. Fine. Stupid waiter. Take this.
Yes!
I thought it was too early to accuse the waiter. Wait a minute. Let me look at the stupid court. Okay, examine. No, I can't examine. There's a number of questions, I think. His business card probably said something. God blasted stupid game! His business card! He's some stupid imperial dude. Some, like, officer. Ah. His handwriting was too fancy, and that's what gave it away that he's not just a waiter. How the frick was I supposed to know that? Like, wouldn't I have to point this out first? Wait. Aha. But why the freak? Stupid game. I knew it was the waiter. I thought it was too early to accuse the waiter. Stupid. Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san. The waiter who took the stand earlier?
Objection!
What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a head waiter could not possibly have that level of influence. For once, I would agree with you. That is, the man truly were a waiter. What? If he truly were... Come on, Ryunosuke, time to hit this court with the truth. The truth about Satoru Hosanaga's real identity, proven by this. Take this!
Yes!
Stupid game. I know that's right. I know that's right. I think, Your Excellency, that what this proves is not the true nature of the waiter, the true nature of the accused. Alright? A blackguard who would suit to presenting irrelevant evidence to incriminate and that's not stupid game. This is the true nature of this rookie. What? What? No! It's the business card! What? I'm saving. I did present the business card! What? What? Wait! What? What? I had to. Ah! 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 Look! Do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. What? You stupid! Game. His job title. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga. I have no idea. I wasn't wrong. I knew the game would not allow me to accuse the waiter without the proper evidence, and I was right. I just didn't know I didn't have it. Stupid! Why did I need to click it first? Hello. Yes, they're playing Phoenix, right? Oh, Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney. This is stupid! Take this! Gosh, blast it, I'm on the right screen. It's because Maz finished talking first. There's something here that proves who this waiter really is. I'm sure of it. Alright then, I'll try. Come on, Inosuke, time to hit this court with the truth. The truth about the girls. Stupid! Take this!
Yes!
The plan, the version sketched by the man in question. I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything. Sorry, Excellency, it's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's of interest. I beg your pardon. Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yeah, it's the front of the back of the card. That's where it's telling. That's where the telling detail is. Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? It's the front of the back of the card. Hosonaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. The front of the business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession. The waiter's profession. But surely... Good gracious! That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. What? The waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand. Ding ding. Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen this foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Well... Ta. Inspector Hosonaga. I was worried something like this may happen. The moment he asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. The court will now take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well... Is there a problem? Hand the plan over to the court officer at once! Of course. Here you are. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card. I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It is my guiding principle, but I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. Shiny glasses. It was an unusually careless mistake. For submitting on his business card. So you mean to say... But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Ah, of course! Your salary must be terrible! I was working undercover. Undercover? Yes. There have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. Incidents at the restaurant? What kind of incidents? That would be classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector Hosonaga. But you will elaborate on one point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. We have just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That, at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you had also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that, in your professional capacity as a police officer, you required these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable! As I suspected. Bang. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim sat slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite of the victim at the same table was a young lady, whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. It was then I received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say... Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once! It was made clear that this Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. But what if this Englishwoman was the killer? I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationship with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman may have been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect, well, without refutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. That's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case. But that's not right! You too, Kazuma. One possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? Yuma University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them, studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory, is a young English woman. What? You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. You mean... When I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it was prudent to check her identity first. At least it's smart and checked her ID. Then the court demands you name the lady in question at once, Inspector! English woman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss... Giselle? Giselle? I guess it's Giselle. Miss Giselle Brett. She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of Yuma University's medical faculty. What is happening here? I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence of this lady's presence at the scene and ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to Your Excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Wait a minute, he was investigating... He was undercover because a lot of weird stuff has been going on in the restaurant? So what the heck has been going on in the restaurant before this? Very well, my thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection!
Oh, you'll be quiet. But, Your Excellency, that would mean missing the deadline of a ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions. Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other influence I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Ah. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes, sir. You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency. But that means you'll be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau! As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it won't be a problem? I think we should get someone that's less sick. Nothing will get in my way. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Court will adjourn briefly. Prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear? Yes. Your Excellency! Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening. I guess we'll stop here. Yes, we'll save our current progress. Oh, this has been crazy, but exciting. Okay. Wait, did I make sure I saved? I'm saving again, just make sure. Just make sure. Save complete. Okay. No, I don't want to see. Oop. I don't want to see. I think we're gonna stop here. Cause man, that took so long. But we are good. I'm glad I decided to switch the audio to English because hearing objections in English is so much better. Yes. Gosh, blast it. I'm really paranoid. We spent so much time with Kazuma and Yunosuke and all the other characters. But I feel good. I feel happy. Except for that stupid thing about the stupid waiter or police guy. I thought I couldn't present it. And then I presented the right evidence and it didn't work. I'll figure out what the heck is going on next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me on these, in these weird situations. And if you guys are playing, I hope you're much better at presenting evidence than I am. I guess I will see you next time. I'll see everyone next time for more The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Bye-bye.